EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Superdome here in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, it's Wildcard weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
50 seconds.
Play action. It's Darnold. They'll roll him out right. That is caught by a diving Thomas. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Well, how about that adrenaline? First play of the game, and we have a catch that we're going to talk about probably the rest of this game and straight into the highlights.
Right out of the gate. What an effort. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. 50 seconds. Mike, 50 seconds. Hey, come on out here.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you come everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
57
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Second and 6.
Back. Watch the twitch.
To throw is Darnold. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Always so many storylines when you're playing January football. And, Charles, you talk about this offense. Their head coach, it's his first time in charge in the playoffs. And I think you and I were both kind of surprised by his demeanor and specifically his comments and his confidence at the press conference where he really all but guaranteed a victory.
Yeah, I was a little bit taken aback because you don't normally see that. And on one hand, it's like, all right, cool. He feels great about his team. But on the other hand, I don't think it's in his best interest to do that. How many playoff games has he won again, Brandon?
None.
So there's your answer right there. I guess what he was trying to do was fire up his team. But he has to make sure he doesn't fire up the other guys because there have been a lot of coaches who've made guarantees that are no longer coaching in this league.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the interception, Love. Man open left side is Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. To throw now. Here's Love. He'll look underneath and dump it off to Duke Johnson. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind
Not
of runs,
good for him. He just lost the Omni Brown.
for this offense going forward.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. From the gun. He finds his man Johnson. And he is going to have a Saints.
Oh, he lost the Omni Brown. Yeah, that's
conversion.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. Well, and you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone, and you kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here's big. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Rush striker, 3-3, Black Ultra.
On 1st and 10, Love. And this one almost intercepted.
Dang it.
Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive.
So close.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to sling.
Good throw, dude. What a dot. Good play, Ken.
35 yards. And the Saints will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check it backer.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. Hey.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
What's up, man?
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yards.
Trying to figure shit out.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Darnold from the gun. And he's got the hook up to Moore. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Back to throw, Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Darnold, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this, so Carolina keeps the ball.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Here's Darnold. That caught by Trimble. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the try.
That was an amazing
so
call.
There's a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion.
I don't even know if it was on the one.
Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On 2nd down, it's Gurley again. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Throwing. Love. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
That was a design run.
Think so?
Oh, yeah.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the ball. They took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run it with Johnson. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. Now a dump off here complete, and they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Second and 5 now. Love. There again is Thomas.
I thought I baited him into that, man. Jesus. I just missed him.
Down to the 4-yard line. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. To throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
I thought I was going to make a fumble.
Use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. This is a big play in this wild card
quarterback draw.
Facing 3rd and goal.
Oh, what a pick. Come on, CJ.
It's CJ Henderson picking it off. And the
Oh, that
Panthers
was
are gonna
huge.
get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC Wildcard bout. First down, love to pass. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
See completion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
On third down, Love. Flush to his right. Here's
good pass.
Reception. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the play. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On first down, it's Gurley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. To pass, here's Jordan Love. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 22-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Try right side here, Gurley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Love. And this one complete to Gafford. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Gurley.
And he still got through. I ran to him. Still fucking fell forward for him.
Touchdown run. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Lux with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. to the touchdown. Wants to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Darnold. Over the middle, complete. That's more. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. Darnold now to throw. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
6 yards left on 2nd down. Off of play action, Darnold. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
There's Trimble, the tight end. 7 yards, the pickup there. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man and try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Darnold. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers, and a 1st down here.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Royce Freeman punching it in from a yard away.
Hell of a drive, dude.
And the
Thank
Panthers
you.
are finally
You got plenty of time, man.
Gotta get a stop.
Yeah.
Gonzalez able
Very
to tackle on the
methodical right now. So.
PAT.
He is. He's playing a good game, man.
More interesting here in this fourth quarter.
I expected him to. He made a lot of adjustments.
Now after the touchdown,
Good
here's
player.
Gonzalez on
Some
to
good
kick
players
it
do.
away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Man, he got me with CJ or Rico Gaffney.
He's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field.
Burned me.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Calling a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4. This is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with fourth down, forthcoming. And Lutz puts this one through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's caught.
Got him. Oh, that was big.
Touchdown, Carolina. Terrace Marshall, 68 yards. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again.
Trying to make it a game, man.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Play fake. Here's Love.
Ooh, he got there. Jeremy Chin was about to rock him.
Shy of the 1st down marker. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Come on, defense.
Love now. He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
Let's go. Oh, God. I thought I had the pick. I'll take the ball back. Woo.
Coach told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like
I thought I had the pick with Henderson.
flying by, and these corners been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
I gave myself a shot, dude. That's all I ask. If I lose, it's on me at this point.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Darnold.
Oh, I should have kept running. I had it. Oh, my God. I got scared. My possession catched it.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to
Do I have 2 clock on? That went all the way down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a
Holy
2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left it
You
no
just gotta be
space
smart,
to try and
man.
run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9,
Yep.
just a yard on that last run. Now Darnold. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Darnold. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Darnold to throw.
Oh, man, I cost myself the game. I thought I had a window. Good shit, Thornton.
Well, touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, that's the nature of the 2 minutes.
I thought I had a window there.
To make their plays, but defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Damn, man. That was on me, yep. I thought I had that window. For something that wasn't there. Should have just taken the field goal.
And the goal was to not just get to the wild card game, which they did, but to win it. And so now, how negative do you look at that? They got there, had an opportunity, and for some teams, they have to lose games like this before they learn how to win them in later seasons.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
Well, shit.
So close. That's alright. I played a good game, man. Yeah, just that one mistake there. Could have taken the field goal, brought it in overtime, but live and learn. I didn't play a good enough game early, offensively. Well, damn. Who's this?
It's Washington in the range, right?
Yeah. Marv streams. I've watched Marv stream before, I think. I ain't doing those upgrades. Am I done?